What's up, guys? We're at King's Dominion. They're about to open the rope for 11 a.m. It's my first time here in like 15 years. Last time I was here, I was really young. And I'm hoping to ride Intimidator 305 especially, and a bunch of other rides here as well. So it's just the beginning of the day, but so far it's super quiet. It's probably the quietest I've seen at a park on this trip so far. I like it. I hope it doesn't get too crowded, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to some of these rides over here and see what's good. So I was actually gonna start off with Anaconda. So I wanted to just warm up with something a little milder than Intimidator 305, but it's down for maintenance. So I heard the ride stocked anyway. I guess I'm just gonna go straight to Intimidator 305. It's a cool entryway. I think it's open. I hope. So this ride is supposedly the most intense out of like every roller coaster in the world, just because it's so fast and low to the ground. I've heard so much about this ride. I've never been on it before, so I'm pretty excited. Guys, I just rode Intimidator 305 twice, once in the very front, once in the back. It was sick. It was definitely, I could see why people like this ride so much. It's super fast, super intense. I love the bank turns that stay low to the ground, which is pretty sick. It's got really good air time too. It's a lot like Maverick at Cedar Point, just taller obviously. It's got this kind of similar elements, just bigger. A little short, kind of go over quickly, but it's still a really good experience. Yeah. There's some trims that go before these airtime hills here, and it kind of slows it down a little, which is kind of shitty. But no, it's a really sick ride. I'm glad I rode it. It was actually, I think this is my #1 bucket list coaster. So yeah. I did gray out going across, get through that first turn right before the huge hill. My vision just went like dark. It was so intense. Yeah, I love this ride. There was also like no line, which is awesome. It's basically a walk-on to Intimidator 305, a walk-on to one of the best rides in the world. That was sweet. I'm gonna go check. Oh, Flight of Fear is over here. I'm gonna go check out Flight of Fear, I guess. Super sketchy in here. Alright, so I just got off Flight of Fear. It's definitely one of the scarier rides. It has really good theming, like space theming, and you kind of just launch into nothing. Like you just see pure darkness in front of you, and the anticipation's pretty scary. But it was a good ride. It's all indoor. It's like pure darkness. And Flight of Fear also had like no line. It's basically a walk-on for Flight of Fear. It was pretty fun. Anaconda's closed. I wonder if that's a good thing, because I heard this thing's not very good anyway. Heard it's kind of painful. I definitely want to ride it at some point just to see what it's like. But I'm gonna go check out some of the other rides in the park. So this is Tumbili. It's like a brand new ride. It's one of the free spin coasters, except it's a little smaller than the rest of them. The ones at Six Flags are like a little longer than this. I'm gonna go ride it. The Reptilian ride is closed for maintenance or something, so I'll probably go back to that later. It looks fun. Alright, so I'm gonna go ride the Dominator, and then I'm gonna head back to my car to grab my drink cup and stuff, because I'm gonna come back and get lunch, see what they have for their food here, because I have the dining plan for Cedar Fair, so yeah. So I just got off Dominator. It was pretty good. This is another floorless coaster. I'm not really sure what my favorite one is, but it was definitely one of the good ones. Alright, so I went to my car to grab my camera and stuff, my drink cup, and I am going to eat lunch at Dogwoods Grill. I think that's what it's called. Just somewhere in the park to the right of the Eiffel Tower. So I'm going to walk down there, and I think they take the dining plan, so. Dogwoods Grill. I got a barbecue hot dog for lunch. So I just rode the Grizzly. It was alright. It was a little rough, not too bad, but decent wood coaster. Kind of goes through the woods, which is fun. And I'm gonna head towards Twisted Timbers and ride that. Alright, so I just got off Twisted Timbers. That was awesome. That was a really good ride. It might even be my favorite in the park. I'm not sure if it's hard to say whether it's that or Intimidator 305 for my favorite, but that was definitely awesome. I rode in the front row. The airtime's really crazy. It's got a really cool bank turn over. You can't really see it, but it's over there. Definitely a unique first drop too. Instead of just going straight down, it has like a twisted first drop, which is awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a really good ride. And now I'm going to try this Apple's Apple ride, or whatever it's called. Hopefully I'm not too big or anything. It's kind of a kiddie ride, but I don't know, give it a shot. So I just got off Racer 75. It was pretty good. It's pretty much all airtime hills, the whole ride. It's got like one turn that's a little rough at the end, in the middle of it. But other than that, it's pretty smooth for the most part. It's probably one of my favorite classic wooden coasters. So it's pretty good. I like that. All right, so both Intimidator 305 and Anaconda are down. So I guess I'm actually gonna go to Eiffel Tower. That's where I haven't checked that out yet. I'm hoping that's open. Maybe backlot stunt coaster in a little bit. Yeah, I want to get a good view of the park. I rode most of the major rides here, like I did Dominator, Twisted Timbers, I-305. Didn't do Anaconda yet because it's been down all day. I did Racer 75 and Grizzly, which are both pretty good. And Toombili, whatever it's called. Yeah, so it's been a pretty quiet day so far. Not really a lot of lines at all. Yeah. Alright guys, so I just copped 2 t-shirts. They had a deal where if you make a $30 purchase, you get a 2022 King's Dominion shirt with like Charlie Brown and those characters on it for 10 bucks. So I bought one for like $33 and I got another one for 10. So it was a decent deal. I figured I'd get 2 because I like both shirts. I'll show them at the end of this vlog or put them on my Instagram or something. But yeah, I'm stoked to wear those. Starting a pretty big collection of shirts on this trip. I'm definitely going to wear them in the future. So they have a ride called Berserker, which is like a pirate ship, except it goes completely upside down, and it's nuts. I'm definitely getting on that, and then I'm probably going back on Dominator a couple times after. Oh my god. I almost get stuck. Alright, so I just did 2 front row rides in Dominator. There was like no line. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was definitely more intense in the front row. It's a good floorless coaster. A little bit of like head banging on it, but it wasn't too bad. Oh my god, I don't know the name of this ride, but I think they have one of these at Kings Island too. It's like a small kiddie wooden coaster. And I'm probably gonna skip that, but I'm gonna go check out Intimidator 305 again, see if it's running now. Hopefully it is, so I'd like to do a few more rides on that. I'm gonna check out this Boo, on the way there, I'm gonna check out this Boo Blasters ride. I guess it's some sort of indoor ride at Kings Island has it too. Maybe Canada's Wonderland, but I haven't gone on any of these yet, so I'll check it out. Guys, I just got off I just did Intimidator 305 3 times in the front row. There's like no line for it, and then my opinion changed a little since this morning. That's probably my favorite ride on this whole trip. That's such a sick ride, honestly. Like, it just stays so low to the ground, and it goes through its elements so fast. The bank turns are amazing. Yeah, it's a really good ride. There's this cool walkway towards the Eiffel Tower over here. It's kind of cool. It's like in a forest. But yeah, that's it for tonight. The park's closed. It was a great day. It was definitely the shortest lines I've seen this trip, especially for rides like Intimidator 305 and Twisted Timbers that are really good. Basically just walk-ons, maybe like 5-minute waits. Only complaint is that the Eiffel Tower was closed all day, so I didn't get a good view from up top. But yeah, it was still a sick day. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe for more coaster content. I'll see you in the next video.